And welcome to Poppy's Workshop and what's on Poppy's Workbench. This will be a quick video, I guarantee it. So here I have one of the most recent toys that I've cut out, and for most toys, when we put the wheels on, we just push it and it goes straight back and forth. Well, this is just dry fit still. How would you like to have a toy that wobbles? So think of a duck, think of an elephant, and if you can see how this goes up and down and left and right. Well, let me see if I do it this way towards the camera, if you can see it. So you can see it articulate a little bit. And you're like, hey, how did you do that? Well, it actually was pretty easy to do. So what I did is I took a regular wheel and a regular axle peg, and I glued in the axle peg and then trimmed and then sanded flush the peg. So basically it would look like, let me get it a little bit better. Once it's glued and sanded, it would look just like this. So let me bring that up to the camera. Zoom, zoom, zoom. There we go. You can see what it would look like. And then I marked off, I'm doing this freehand versus the way that I usually do it with a square. I went off center. Oops. Try and do things unglued. You get the point. So what I then did, let's get that in close. I think you can, you really can't see the X too much there, but there's an X there that is slightly to the right and slightly down from absolute axle center. So then, once I marked it, these are the dowels, and these take a 1/4 inch hole so that it would fit very tight. So imagine that this center is now off to the right and down just slightly. So let's take a look at what one will look like in my little guy. So if you take a look, here is the underside. You can see some of my repair work or patchwork, and it is now off center. And there you go. Look at that. We'll put that on. Then you'll do that. Figure out how you want it to be. And what I'm going to do is once I get the movement the way that I like it, what I'll do is make a slight hash mark so that I know that when I glue that in, this is going to be the position that I want it in to get the right movement. Because otherwise, like, I just did that wrong and the wheel is doing funky things. So you're going to want to adjust the wheel a little bit. There we go. So that the wheels stay on the ground, but it gives you that articulation. And if you add a little rope to this, I made one that a little bit bigger, though it doesn't have the articulating wheels. If I add a little string to it from the front, I got to figure where. Yeah, somewhere in that area. Then it becomes this wonderful little pull toy. So there you go. That's how you make an articulating rolling toy. And how about that? A video under 5 minutes. There you go. And hey, may the Lord richly bless you. Make it a great day right here at Poppy's Workshop. Boom.